You're like the lone survivor of season 15. You made it out.
Oh my God, the last peach standing.
How does that feel to be the one?
It's crazy. It's like, where are my friends? You know, that's kind of how I feel. Because at the end of the day, it is a sisterhood. You know, we are friends. Like, I still keep in touch with many of the ladies. But it's good to meet these new girls. It's like a whole new, fresh Atlanta scene. You know what I mean?
Any of those fallen peaches you're hoping reclaim it, pick it back up for season 17?
You know, I don't make those decisions, but I think it would be interesting. It would be an interesting dynamic, old with the new, you know what I mean? But I still am excited about this group. This group is something special. The good, the bad, the ugly, you know, it wasn't all good, but I did find at the end of the day, like, they're entertaining. Like, I'm still getting to know them, and I'm open to getting to know them.
Who earned their peach and who maybe needs to do a little more work next time around?
You are messy. You know, I think some of them came to stir the pot. Some of them didn't have a spoon. So they need to find some utensils and get to cooking. They're not cooking.
So they got burned putting their finger in the pot.
A little burned, you know, a little was too cold. They need to cook. Some of the girls weren't cooking.
Well, I think you came back thinking a friend was in the mix with Porsha back in, but you kind of step off on rocky footing because of the Dennis situation. And I asked her about it. She said, I just wish I had the heads up they were filming. I'm fine with everything. I just wish I knew they were filming for the show.
The stories keep changing. I think people need to supply me with like a timeline of what the issue was, because at first it was one issue, now it's a new issue. That's not true. No one was planning anything. I've never been a planner. Y'all know my life. You guys have seen my life literally unfold. You've seen the demise of my marriage. Like, I don't plan anything, so I didn't need to plan anything. It was wherever the cameras catch me, that's what's gonna happen. Yes, I'm doing my music with Dennis. She was aware of it, you know, and there was never an issue until cameras came up. So I'm like, the timeline ain't lining up, but no one was doing anything to Porsha. You know, I've had love for Porsha. I consider Porsha a friend, so I never was doing anything to her, so I'm really not sure why we found ourselves, you know, in this space.
We leave premiere on kind of the cliffhanger of, it looks like she calls you a slimy ass bee.
Woo!
Where do we exist now? Are we avoiding each other tonight? Are we kikiing tonight? Where are we?
We're keeping it cute tonight, because, you know, I feel cute, I look cute, the music is coming, the music is cute, everything is cute.
We also pick up with you still living in the house with Ralph, but kind of separate quarters. He's downstairs, you're upstairs. Is there any update? Is this divorce is there a light at the end of the tunnel?
If there's a light, I don't see it. I'm still in darkness. We are still coexisting under the same marital home, but he's him downstairs, okay? I am working, I am thriving. I don't know when the divorce will be final. It's been 2 years now. I'm starting to feel like my girl Kenya. I don't know. You know, hopefully, I mean, I'm learning so much with the court system. It's a process. So I think for me, my emotional and mental state is healthy, and that was what's most important for me.
Protect your peace as much as you can. There's a lot of new personalities in this group. Who did you bond with the most? Who's your girl?
Oh my God. Well, y'all know my girl, Chi-Town, Mrs. Angela Oakley, okay? We just have a vibe and a connection. We both come from the same place. And I knew her before we were filming, so it's a genuine connection and friendship there. And we were just like, we had a blast. Like, I feel like me and her, that's my girl. No matter what, like, I got her back, vice versa. And I'm excited for y'all to just get to know her.
You mentioned Kenya. Obviously, the fans are watching out for the big episode with her and Britt. What should they keep in mind as we kind of inch closer to seeing what actually happened?
Man, I'm still sad about it. I'm hoping that still they will find a way to resolve, you know, their issue. It was just so disappointing to see it all play out. I missed Kenya this season, so I am hoping and praying that there's a space for them to resolve and forgive.
There was a Kenya-sized hole. Phaedra Parks tried to fill it, it seems. How do you rate and review Phaedra's return to the show? Because she had some things to say about you.
Really? All good?
You know what? You saw the headline. You know what she said.
I don't know where that energy was coming from. Me and Phaedra did not have an issue. I feel like sometimes people come on here and they feel like they need to do a little bit more, and I don't know. There was never an issue. We did not have, any like disagreement. So I just feel like sometimes people want to make headlines. I know she's excited to be back, but I'm not the one to, try it with. Like, until we have a conversation and she addresses me, I feel like there's really not an issue.
There we go. And you can put it all in the music. I feel like you could do a little super group because there's a lot of singers in this group. If you can push the issues to the side long enough to get in the studio, you, Porsha, Shamia could all hop on a track.
Is Porsha still doing music?
Okay, and on that note, thank you so much.